With a demanding crack of the whip, Xerxes calls one of the demons standing nearby. The latter kneels hastily, obediently hides his face, and extends his hand palm up. Xerxes seems satisfied with the display of obedience, so he lets the demon go by whipping him lightly over the shoulders and leaving a ruby red welt on his skin. As we have noticed, Master Xerxes' authority here in the flesh mark is absolute. I see. Have to go. Venture Captain Gristov, a lean old man with his back as stiff as a pikestaff, that casts a piercing look at you. His gray hair, luxurious sideburns grant him an imposing and significant demeanor. Greetings, I am Count Gristov Rolano. I have the honor of serving as a venture captain of the Pathfinder Society, heading the branch of the society in Lucianiera and its adjacent territories. If you need the services of Pathfinder, I can be of assistance. Okay. Hands you a sealed letter. I admit your appearance here did not surprise me because I recently received this letter. It is addressed to you, and I have held it in anticipation of your arrival. Oh. Okay, well. Anyways, greetings, Commander. I am sorry to bother you with any requests when you are busy with a difficult and dangerous mission. My situation is extremely serious. I have found the trail of the Spinner of Nightmares. Her agent of Nerosian fell into our hands and revealed during interrogation that the last known lair of the Spinner was in Alucianiera, in a block called the 10,000 Delights. Knowing the habits of the Spinner of Nightmares, I'm inclined to believe that she used to live in the heart of a giant brothel. My poor Lowry might still languish in this horrible place. I'm begging you to look for her or any traces of the Spinner. Gotcha. And I still need to find her bracers, boots, and gauntlets. Oh, I still need to level him up real quick. Okay, what do we got here? Bleeding Strike. First attack every round. If hits, makes the enemy bleed for 1d6 damage each round. The aggressor also gains +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls against the target. This bonus increases on 5th level and every 5 levels thereafter. Huh. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, what do we got here? What do we got? Okay, we got him blind fight. He does not need weapon finesse. Did I give you toughness at all? No. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him toughness. Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
The eyes of the translucent Merilith carefully observes her surroundings. It seems this is not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness. While her physical body is located somewhere far from here, next to the Merilith's visage a shriveled mandrake, which utters the occasional displeased shriek. Ah, a visit from another plane. I am Remissa, also known as Sloth Skin, and I am no simple vendor, but a true artist of the slave trade. My warehouse currently stand empty, but we can always arrange for a custom order. What would you like to acquire? Perhaps your enemy's son or daughter, bound by magic and powerless in the face of anything you might wish to do to them? An attractive person who once dared to reject you. Well, I haven't had that one of those yet. Soziel has. The little rat who bullied you as a child, Lucianier is the city where all your dreams come true. Especially if they are dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession or revenge. What do you mean by artists of the slave trade? While others trade for material gain, I do it for art. Unlike others, I am not involved in the faceless shipment of goods. Each slave who passes through my hands has a personality. Each sale is a spiritual experience. Not long ago, I sent my hunters to track down and capture a brave rebel fighting for the freedom of his people. And then I sold him, chained and dressed as a pleasure slave to the tyrant who had enslaved his homeland. Some may call it cliche, but I call it classic. Huh. I'm trying to remind. I was like, did I recognize that one? Anyway, so what I see standing here is just your projection? Certainly, it is not safe to appear in the flesh markets in person, especially for someone like me. You see, before I switched this line of work, I was a humble gardener. I used to grow mandrakes. It's a well-known fact that mandrakes grow if you water an ordinary weed with a demon blood, or if you plant it in a demon's corpse. The allies, lovers, and masters of those I turned into fertilizer are still searching for me. Thus, I conduct my business remotely. The same way when I have slaves to sell, I first show their projections, and only after they're sold do I deliver them to the buyer. See.
Let's see what we can do.
The Cambion who gives you a smarmy bow looks like he once tried to split into two, then changed his mind. His chest is twice as wide as it would be, and double pupils stare at you from each of his eyes. Every time this freakish creature opens his mouth, an impressive goiter swells in his neck. His voice has an unpleasant croaking quality, as if a giant toad had taken up residence in his throat. Would you like to buy some fresh flesh? You can call me Raggy. I'm at your service. Who are you? What are you selling? Everybody calls me Raggy. I can tell that. And the name's just fine by me. I'm the top vendor here at the flesh markets. They're all apparently saying they're the top vendor at the damn flesh markets. Anyways, they sell, no matter what the others think, they sell expensive, classy goods, whereas I specialize in rabble and riffraff. My goods cost 10 times less than what the others are selling, but I have 100 times more clients than everyone else. Everybody needs a slave, cheap, maybe slightly defective, but still a slave. Big shots from the upper city prefer to do business with others, but so what? The middle city feeds me much better. Raggy raises his voice for the last part. You notice the demon standing nearby. I cast cautious glances at the innocently grinning Camion. It seems this shabby specimen has some authority here after all. Besides, I don't just sell live goods. I sell the stuff that used to belong to these poor fools as well. You'll find some extremely valuable and interesting items among the loot taken during slave raids. Incidentally, I am willing to take this crippled waif off your hands. If you expect to sell her yourself, don't bother. No one will want to buy such a funny thing, but I can add her to my lot of Galarian slaves. No, thank you. You are mistaken. I am not for sale. Show me your spoils. Let's see what we got here. Blackened rags. This robe grants us wearer plus 10 confidence bonus on Knowledge Arcana checks. It also increases the DC of spells from which spell lists and hexes by 1. Maybe. Grants its wearer a 30 feet aura, which grants all enraged allies in the area a +2. Oh, yeah. And grants its wearer +2 insight bonus on attack and damage with ranged weapons against large and bigger enemies. It also grants +4. Yeah. I'm not gonna sell them. I'll sell you and you, you and you. Yeah, we can sell those. You're +3. I'll hold on to you for a second. Contagious Shroud. Whenever the wearer of this cloak is attacked in melee, the attacker must pass a fortitude saving throw, DC 29, or become sickened and vulnerable to acid for 4 rounds. Effect can only occur once per attacker during a combat. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 10,000. Hey, I'm about to get back what I sold. What I Yeah, I'll take. Anyways, looks like I can sell those. What is this? Librarian's cloak? Oh, I mean, the deal. Thank you for your patronage. Yeah, you can have that. Now you can put this on. What? No, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's yeah. Fine. It's fine. Well, I don't think I'm gonna end up going back to this because you've got a good. You got a +5. So you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that. No, no, I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to anything like specific like this. Oh, I can sell this chain shirt. Oh, it's plus. Wait, this is a +4. Oh, it's a +4. So yeah, that I can sell. Hey, I'm back. I'm almost back up to 500. Oh my god. This actually seems pretty useless. So you know what? Boom. Back to 500. God, that was scary for a second. Portal up. Oh. Okay, that slightly makes more sense. Oh, it's a portal. Oh, you're right. That's who I need to give it to. Also, wasn't there another item that I had gotten? Oh, this. Oh. That's fine. Oh my. Oh geez. Almost thought she looked like Sauron there for a second. Oh, 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle real quick, chat. Here. right, sorry about that. 1 second. Boop. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and
I can handle it.
what?
Got this one. All right.
Okay. That's what's up here?
Can't make the demons wait.
Into the harem of ardent dreams. Okay. This ought to be good. First time here? Are you sure you're welcome here? This is the harem of ardent dreams, the place of Shamir, chief demoness of the city. After Nocticula, of course. But when did Nocticula ever care about our petty concerns? Bottom line, this place belongs to the person who really runs everything around here. Got it? I wish to enter. You are known in the city? I don't think Shamir would deny you an audience. Come on in. Anyways. Oh. A red-haired, beautiful demon sits majestically on the throne, an aura of bright light blazing around here. It's not the gentle, life-giving light that shines on Galarian. This light blinds, withers, makes a person burn with fever, draining their strength. And who do we have here? The latest wanderer from another world coming to seek my patronage. Shamir throws a casual glance at Arushale and raises an eyebrow in surprise, so the rumors were true. Arushale, you really are making friends with mortals now. I must admit I found it hard to believe such a worthy daughter of the Abyss had fallen so low. Well, not that I really care. Less of your arrogance. You have no idea what powers I command. No matter what powers you possess, I doubt they would impress me more than the two Baelors who started a fight in the middle of the city and whom I had to force into obedience. I doubt you could be a match for an infuriated Merilith robbed by some cunning thief. Negotiating with you will hardly be more difficult than negotiating with the unknown monster that emerged from Ishiar and planned to devour this world, this whole island as a single goal. If you seek to impress me, you'll have to do something more than just boasting about your powers. I came here to seek your patronage. What use can you be to me, you foolish little mortal? The most powerful demons serve me. What can your pitiful self offer me that they can't? In your mind, Shamir's voice sounds calmer, though it is still arrogant. In truth, there is one thing you can help me with. Galarian, but the others, Galarian, but the others mustn't know about it. Work for me, and I'll grant you a share of my attention and patronage. No doubt you have already heard about nerd of Nahindrian crystals. I've said that word 1,000 times like the last time I streamed. Why am I having problems with it now? Objects of astonishing power that grant their owner incredible abilities. Everyone in Elusianera knows they exist, but no one knows what they are or where to get them. No one except for the smug cow, Hepsimira. I want you to find out what they are. My advice is to start searching the pile of refuse known as the Lower City. Ask for Zephyrian, my predecessor, now a beggar. That pathetic wretch is still alive. He may know something. Now go, and don't bother returning until you have the information I need. Here, take my mark, so the arch near my place will let you in. I don't want to waste my time waiting while you wind your way back to the streets of my city with valuable information. Gather rumors among beggars. I see greed in the eyes of this fiend. She is ready to offer you a deal, and I sense that more than idle interest lies behind it. We both know Nahindrian crystals can make demons immensely powerful. We are pursuing Samira to prevent her from creating and unleashing upon us an army of mythical monsters transformed by these crystals. Yet if you reveal the secret of the crystals to Shamira, we risk simply trading one enemy for another. Our mission demands that we make concessions, but it does not mean we must blindly obey every demon's request. Weigh each of Samira's words. Remember how cunning she is, and do not let her turn you into a tool she could use to commit atrocities. Armor your heart and do only what you must, not what she, with all her promises and charms, will try to convince you to do. And prepare to find a knife in your back at any moment. So you and Hepsimira aren't friends, I take it. In your mind, Shamira's voice answered with an arrogant scoff. You're friends with that miserable cow? Of course not. I'm courting her to learn her secrets. Oh. But it's a constant struggle not to put her in her place. Baphomet's minions are far too bold. I'm bold here in Elusianera. Tell me about these crystals you're so interested in. You haven't heard of the hidden crystals? Huh. Are all Galarians so stupid and unobservant? Yes. They are purple crystals. Possessing them grants immense power. Unfortunately, only high-ranking servants of Baphomet know where to find them or how to use them. They used the crystals to grant tremendous power, and now they strut around Elusianera like they own the place. Why should I look for Zephyrian? When I first heard of the crystals, it reminded me of the last days of Zephyrian's rule. He was Nocticula's right hand before me. He was plotting a coup, and I was spying on him to turn him into Nocticula and take his position. I remember that he was trying to get his hands on a purple crystal of some kind, and that he eventually succeeded. I didn't pay much attention at that time. The current situation makes me think perhaps it was the Nahindrian crystal he was after. If so, Zephyrian might know something about